Welcome back to the channel, Kimyo Space Cadet, Sister Leah, the Cosmic Armada, wolphnara, back to bring you another weekly chapter of Peak Deezy, nigga. I may be tired, nigga. Okay? I may be tired. But hey, man, we got Peak Deezy, okay? So make sure you guys do the YouTube thingy, like, comment, and subscribe, and share with a friend if you enjoy the video. Because we back every week, you feel me? If you guys want to be here live, be sure to pull up to the Twitch channel, alright? I think I usually link it down in the description. Hey man, my head and hands be everywhere, man. It hit different. So let's get started with Ordeal. Bop, boo, bop. Okay, 144 is called War is a Game. Okay, so this is a chess, not checkers ass chapter. This is a chess, not checkers ass. Because if you start looking at the stuff that you lost, you don't even want to go be at war anymore, ultimately losing the war. But we have Ian, and this is our first time seeing Ian. Okay, let's get started. Yeah, I don't need to see folks hugging my woman. Okay, we didn't even get that far. Shout out Brent. Shout out Brent, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you, King. This man 007, who the fuck this nigga's Bond? James Bond now, nigga? Okay, folks said like Levi Davidson with black hair. Everybody got a doppelganger in the rear. Hold on, folks walking in with the cape. Commander? What are you doing here? We thought you were among the dead. Hold on. Among the dead is crazy. Among the dead is crazy. Whoa. Oh no. Among the dead is wild. Hold on. Gave the I guess that's like a I can't even think of it. My brain is today is today, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's definitely farting today, dude. That must be some orders. And then we're not even getting to see who this character is, which means we haven't seen him. Is that boy? I see that Madara Uchiha ass armor plate right there, boy. Nigga. You not slick. Hold on. Look down. My lord, if I may, this prisoner was placed in ward by Sir Aldrich Ross himself. This confinement is for the betterment of the relationship between K.o.d.e and her allies. Freeing this prisoner may cause them to feel slighted. Are you sure? And then we got the symbol of death. We are at war, Private. I can assure you, Sir Aldrich shared your view, but I was able to persuade him in my favor. The opinions of a few spoiled aristocrats are the least of my concerns. This weapon is to be released into my custody at once. As you wish, my lord. Inmate? Boy, that's that OG anime. You don't even need to know who I am shit right there. Hold on, let me make sure, you know what I'm saying? Cause I don't see the chapter. Hold on, give me a second. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna even do y'all like that thing. It's a good thing I look down. All right, bow. There you go. This like that OG ass anime attire right here, bro. When you can't see who they are, bro. Oh yeah. You got Ian right there, still got the Monopoly Man mustache, eyes are glowing now. On your feet. Sir, you have been summoned. Hey man, I'm just saying, bro. They made sure not to give him his little... He must have some type of suppressant, or they trust him enough not to use his powers because of his morals. But the fact that this nigga still have access to his legs is crazy. My lord. It seems that time has not been favorable to any of us. From what I've heard, the damage done out there has no remedy but purging. It seems to have visited you as well. You do not adorn yourself in white. Are you no longer the seal that protects the body from harm? Hold on. Is this Taylor? Is this Uni? No, Master Hoffman. She said, nigga, we not protecting shit, dude. This is about death, nigga. Death to Thanatos, bro. I am but a reaper. All I desire is the death of everything. Okay, she don't need to be leading Shay anywhere, gang. I'm not gonna lie to you. She's gonna make it worse. She's gonna make it worse, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. You only might make it worse, gang. Death to everything is crazy. Okay, look, you got a little shorty throwing the hands. Okay, the onesie fit kind of hard. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie with the shoes. Okay, I can't think of her name, but that was my baby. You know what I'm saying? Until she tried to come for Reed. Right, hold on. Excellent, young lord. You are beginning to understand the strength of your Kimyo body. One of our strengths is our body durability. Soon, you will master the rock armor technique. This nigga's a god tier. Granted, he's in the team, okay? Granted, Shorty's in the team. He's a kid. But him learning something, wouldn't that be technically him mentally aging? Animated Ordeal would go crazy, right? What's that? Oh, yeah, I read that already. That's crazy. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's kind of wild. And the fact that he pushed it back, say, yeah, G. You know, rock armor. Them gakki in 3, man. Are these guys telling you gonna be competition for these gakki? Because we know they gonna have to jump with the royal blood. But dang, you gonna learn rock armor. And you're supposed to be the offensive part of Rehaven talent. You know, you haven't mastered rock armor. And Shay mastered rock armor. You're a god tier. Hey man. Hey man. Excellent young lord. You are beginning to understand the strength of your Kimyo body. One of our strengths is our body durability. Soon you will master the rock armor technique. Did you get his sister right there? Okay. When I was 8, Lord Oliveira, I built my first toy car. A few battle caps, rubber bands. I put a thunderbolt on it. I'd never been so proud until that moment. I couldn't wait to build a better one. You need to build a better thing for Levi. You should have built a better goddamn childhood for Levi. Levy. You around all these kids, that's not your own. You around these immortal kids, that's not your own. You got it again. At the age of 8, my 2 children have fought in wars. War hardens you. You and I both understand this, my lord. But what of a child whose mind would never grasp the complexity of moral ambiguity or justified killing? And it's crazy because in the review that I'm still working on, I was talking about why Reed is I want to say babysitting. I can't say raising. These little motherfuckers don't get older, and they're older than me, so I can call them little motherfuckers. They hear different. So I said in my review why he has to pretty much babysit them. Granted, besides just being him being the perfect sync for their talent, but more of his high moral compass. When I first met them, it it was on an assignment in Kyoto 30 years ago. So-called terrible outlaws living in an abandoned shed. When we approached, guns drawn, it was two kids standing in front of me. They've been stealing food from the locals for years. After suffering under their prior captors, they discovered their powers and tried living on their own, with the minds of 8-year-olds. Lord Oliveira. When they saw me, Rye leaped into his sister's arms, turned himself into a musket. The shot he fired tore through my shoulder. No, we not gonna act like this not goddamn soul eater now. This not goddamn Death to Kid now. We not gonna act like before Kid met his weapons, they was out here gunslinging. It hit different. Niggas said, G, we pulled up on Kids, G, we had our shit up on them niggas, G. I found out they was kids. Folks went to his sister's arm. She popped my dumb ass. Folks got blinked. Oh, bro. Why is my camera like that? Hold on. I don't like. There we go. See? Fix the camera. I can see my arm do the thingy now. You feel me? I can do the thingy now. You feel me? It hit different when you can. Hold on. Wait. I gotta get back in frame so I can do. Okay, now I can do the thingy now. You feel me? But you know, bro, folks got his ass blinked. She transformed to a musket and blinked me. I said, what? This is your God tier. The nigga who don't take care of his kids. The nigga who got blinked down into taking care of these kids. They just discovered their powers, G. He popped my ass. He just discovered his powers and he popped your ass. Y'all are a different breed, though. Y'all are a different breed. That's why they blinked his ass. They saw the future and said, this nigga slow, bro. Folks said, definitely a biggity bomb. No cap. Oh no, where my Jimmy Jazz at? When they saw me, Rye leaped into his sister's arm, turned himself into a musket. The shot he fired tore through my shoulder. The girl was too terrified to pull the trigger. He had simply used her chi as ammunition. Nigga said, nigga, Rye blinked me down. They haven't left my side for 30 years. I feel as though only I can keep them safe. Sometimes I wonder if sometimes I wonder if they're cursed to live forever at a vulnerable age. Cursed, huh? I've been without sight most of my life, Lord Haven. I don't remember the face of my mother. What others called a curse had kept me from seeing the true evil of this world and what my hands were inevitably capable of. Even after they faced, their minds are pure. Even after all their face, their minds are pure. The weight of our conflicts can never burden your children. And having found you, I will call them blessed, my lord. Hey, man. My nigga Oliveira, he that nigga, bro. Go ahead, get ready for that guillotine, my guy. Get ready for Simpuku, my guy, because Shay, after being with Uni Taylor, well spoken. Tell me then, brother, what should we do? Our conflict has a name, and it calls itself Thanatos. That nigga stopped smiling. That nigga went from smiling like, yeah, G, them kids good, G. He said, yeah, what about Thanatos? He can't see, but he can see that ass whooping coming. Can't even cap with you. Can't see, but he can see that ass whooping coming. We wait. We watch the island. When infighting begins, we protect those who are just roused, keeping an eye on Leo's heir. Thanatos pays particular attention to Trinidad and Tobago. With Lord Hart here, I suspect he will visit. Hey, I've been saying that Thanatos was gonna pull up on Shay for a while now. I've been saying that for a while. Granted, it's more of I thought we were gonna do it for Val to save Val, but you know, Kagaya. Now let's keep going. Okay. We got what the fuck is this nigga name? Hold on. It's on the tip of your tongue. I don't remember this nigga name. Hey. I don't remember broski name. I gotta see the line in first. Gary, there we go. I tried, you. The commander Gary Troy would start a war. We will follow him as well. Once he restores control of Trinidad's failed politics, K.O.D.E will gain a faithful ally. Tore through his dumbass shoulder. I only fear how far his anger will spill. Nigga, that's not even your good eye. Wait. Gary, what are you doing? That's not even your good eye. But we will simply limit the mess. So Gary's starting the war in Trinidad to take back Trinidad as a government. Okay. We got a coup d'etat in this bitch. Hold on. We in the coup d'etat art? We not running that art? Hold on. Is that coup d'etat? Hold on. Sarate. Bro. Sign your pity on the running kind. Wait. Who bread is this? Hold on. They ain't that bitch living live. Oh, they got the cops and they shit, boy. Y'all going to jail, bucko. We thought you was Bruce Wayne, boy. Your ass is going to Arkham. It's over with. You're cooked. You're cooked. We are broadcasting live from the mansion of head Chancellor Abu Legoslav, where he has been in critical condition since last year's terror attack. The military group, the Greyhounds, have placed a blockade at the outskirts of the mansion. Hey man, it's been a while since we got some news, man. New development movement outside the mansion of head Legoslav. Ordeal needs an anime votes. Yes. I see what you. This how you dropping it to us, Brent? Is this how you giving it to us, Brent? We getting it through the news. We don't often get news in Ordeal in regard to the actual news broadcast. And for the sub-note, Ordeal needs an anime vote, yes or no? This is cinema. Shorty a baddie too. You know what I'm saying? A little baddie on the news. Telling me Ordeal may be getting the anime. Hey man, Brent. I see you teasing the people, G. Former Minister Gary Choi has levied damning evidence against the Chancellor, demanding that he face justice immediately. My nigga got the prison pose. No. My nigga got the prison pose, G. My nigga in that bitch. Welcome home, Pops. My nigga in that bitch. On the, you feel me? On the, he on the, you feel me? You feel me? On the, you feel me? Nah, bro. Nah, bro. That's crazy, bro. My man really out here with the prison pose, bro. Stun those niggas. What's going on, Gary? But with the support of KO.DE and the Greyhounds have added immense validity to their accusations. Damn. Separate organization. Okay. That nigga pulled. This nigga feeling like Luffy with the Den Mushi right now. I'm not gonna laugh. Give me the fucking phone. What, nigga? No, nigga. Abel Legoslav, by the authority given to me by the people whose neck you stand on, come out and face them. Did you think your secret so secure that you will go untouched? And the 4 pigs who sided with you, you should have killed me when you had the chance. Oh yeah, this nigga drunk. This nigga get a period of power. And now he just talking the greatest shit. Nah, gang, take it back, gang. Did you think it will all go away? Will you not forget, Legoslav? Your alliance for greed's sake caused your downfall. Whatever you sought to gain from selling your own people will be taken from you. Folks in that bitch playing his Nintendo PlayStation. You orchestrated the bombing of Brian Lara Stadium behind my back, even after your foul suggestion was rejected. Do you deny it? You traded the lives of those you swore to protect. For what? For what, Abel? Oh, my nigga talking that shit. Folks says I ain't even coming to the door. Abel called Alfred. That nigga called Alfred like, hey, folks, go to the door, folks. Alfred coming to the door like, hey, gang, get off our property, folks. This Rain property. We talking to Abel, hey, gang, get off our property. This Rain property. The whole lot of you thought you were not complicit. Can't even talk. The whole lot of you thought you were not complicit because he did it. Your hands are stained with their blood all the same. Their deaths are on you, and I will have vengeance. An eye for an eye. Gang said, boy, you don't even got the lights on. Folks said, honestly, boy, I still got the biggie back. Folks with the waves came out with the Louis on. With the Louis. Hiding at Abel's crib. With the Louis on. Come on now, dude. That's not even Louis. I'm tweaking. That's Versace. That's Versace you stepping on right there. I'm just saying. That's just Versace. I'm just saying, G. And Mary Green. Nigga looked up like, damn, G, they caught me, G. Folks said, if I'm going to jail, I'm going to jail. Flee as hell. E Bombay. Got the Wakanda symbol on his neck. Hey, man. Gary, you decrepit fool. To accuse the head chancellor openly is to declare war against him and his allies. And you know who his allies are. If he even chooses to entertain your little charade, you will begin reshaping the world itself. Right here, right now. What? Nah. If he even, okay. He looking at that nigga, folks. He looking at that nigga, bro. You've grown bold. With the God at your back, you play a game I do not think you are ready for. Abel Legoslav, your first warning was also your last. And with that, your window of surrender was closed. The next time you hear my voice, will be at your execute. Roberto? Nigga talking about Vaal was at a secure location. This nigga was in Abel's basement? This nigga is the people under the stairs. But the fact that we got a gakki in front of this nigga, one god tier, versus a, and so it begins. Nigga, what? gakkis. Hi. Man, your name Roberto. I'm Ashley O-line. And then he talking this shit with the. Hold on. Did he have a golden too? Didn't Roberto have a golden too? A gakki? Uh-huh. Yo, Greyhounds. It's been a while. Where's the bald guy with the great stash? Don't tell me you got rid of him. We never got to finish our little squabble. Teach your man how to squabble, nigga. Hey, that's Uncle Jerome, bro. That's Uncle Barto right there. Yeah! Be quick on that trigger next time, nigga. Teach your man how to squabble. I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying, bro. And then he already came out with the arm off. Remember when he started shifting, he took the arm off. When they entered the Kimyo transformation, the teeth go gold. Let's see. We never got to finish our little squabble. Let me guess. He's on Patmos, right? Ah, yep, I see what you're talking about. Humans, always so afraid of what you can't control. Are you here for that Chancellor guy inside? Well, that's your plan. Whatever it is, it's a bad move for you though. With your little protection gone, how will you deal with me? Damn! Definitely pop this goof ass. Definitely pop this goof ass. That, bro, what? Nigga, what? Impossible. Did that bullet pierce through his rock armor technique? I do not recognize that firearm, Gary. Only Chi can break Kimyo armor like that. Have you been able to harness it in secret? He pulled it! No, G, nah. We don't even need the God tip for this one, G. We don't even need the God tip for this one, G. I'm not gonna cap, G. Hey, man, my nigga Gary popping niggas. Have you been able to harness it in secret, which would mean that humans will have access to chi. Humans are now going to start having access to chi through technology. Cinema, man. Your engineers somehow managed to coat bullets with chi. This is the source of your blatant confidence, isn't it, Troy? You Greyhounds have expanded your technology. I'm just saying, bro. Amen. Amen. Like I said, the humans gonna get. Amen. That's a dub right there, man. Ha ha ha. B shift. Nine-tailed fox. Gary, stand your man down. That's a gakki. This nigga's cooked. This nigga's cooked. This nigga's cooked, bro. This nigga's cooked, bro. Gary, aka Gary from Indiana, they call him Blick 'em down Bart. Blick Bart versus Kyuubi. Bro. And you get surprised and look. The Merlin Stone portal. Was like an eager man in his youth. And we get let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. No, wait, nigga. We got 2 more gakki. We got, damn, hold on, give me a second. Hold on. How the fuck did I knock it down? I'm gonna get it back. See, the green screen went knocked down on this song. That wasn't me. Okay. The green screen has the mind of its own. I don't control the green screen. Okay. The green screen has the mind of its own. Nigga said, I heard y'all looking for me. No, bro. We actually have structures. Of the Merlin dimension. Now, I see why. So I said maybe it could house all the Kimyo kind. This ain't half the shit. Got it. And I can see he put different armies stationed on different platforms, but now, obviously, he's not as big as these goddamn platforms. The platforms are a lot bigger. This is a whole castle on one with a lot more room to spare. Another structure on this one, which reminds me of, I've been playing Kingdom Hearts, okay? And this reminds me of Merlin Tower and Kingdom Hearts for some odd reason. The one on the left. And this one looks like a mountain. So yeah, he has enough to house the army, for sure. This nigga donned. He donned the 4 pillars shit. But at the beginning of the chapter, Uni donned his aesthetic. So now where he's operating as the plague that will not only cleanse the world through death, but also heal the world or the people that's left. Pretty much representing the death of the human race and the rebirth of a world of Kimyo. Yeah, that's hitting, bro. Then you got big old Dozu right there, G. Bro. It only costs 1 action to entice him. Man said, I came because y'all called my name, G. Bro. This is one of them ones, bro. One of them ones, bro. This is a perfect transition chapter. And I don't really rate transition chapters that high, so I'm gonna rate this chapter probably like a 7. You feel me? Big DJ, you feel me? But anyway, this is all I got for this reaction of Ordeal. I hope you guys do enjoy it. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Tell a friend and tell a friend, you know what I'm saying? Every week, Thursday. I would say 8, but join the Discord, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, just join the Discord. I always let you know when I'm live, you know what I'm saying? That's about all I can really say without actually bullshitting. Anyway, it's your boy wolphnara. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm out.